Hey, how's it going? It's your boy Frostbyt, back at it again with another breakdown video. And today I'm going to be breaking down my song Attack of the Dimmers, The Ways. So let's do it.
The world's so confusing. I feel like I'm losing my mind and my conscience. Why I gotta suffer through a whole bunch of nonsense, whole bunch of hoopla, whole bunch of crap that I ain't even used to. One day they hate you, the next day they loving you. Built a reputation, got everybody.
All right, so diving right into this large file. Actually, let me, because I don't, oh yeah, there we go. That's already self-explanatory. Woo! The two things that I really wanted to hone in when creating this song, the production. I really love 90s production. I have a song called Move On, which is very heavily 90s inspired. And this song specifically, the first part, I really wanted to dive into like the Nas, Rakim sort of beat production style. And then the second part of the song, I was really inspired by West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher sort of production, which you can clearly hear on the song. The lyricism had to go crazy on this song. This was, I think, my longest song on the album, and this was the longest song that I've made in terms of creating it and the writing process behind it, because there was just so much I wanted to talk about in like a short amount of time. But I was like, as long as I have the beat to do that, I'm straight. I started out, I think this was really cool because I wanted to find a way to start out a song that wasn't like the typical song. And I was like, what if I was in a studio with like mini-me's, you know what I mean? Like just versions of me. So that's why you kind of hear,
Hey yo, what's that one song? It's like, that just be the ways of the world.
and I love layering it. It sounds so sick. It sounds like everybody's there with me. And I wanted to do the whole beatbox because that's how it was back then for hip hop, you know what I mean? Like that's how a beat was started. And then we get right into the beat. I have this like tempo changer automation clip, so that's what kind of is a little wonky with some of these. I'm gonna break that to the beat. But we have the drums. Fun fact, I actually used this bad boy to create the song. This is a guitar. I don't know what type of guitar, but my friend Is That AC gave it to me. And I was like, hey, I don't know how to play bass or guitar, but in my opinion, as a producer, any instrument is a good instrument. Even if you don't know how to play it, you should still learn how to play it. And you'll see what I mean in a few minutes. But I used that to create the bass line, which is right here. Simple. But it keeps the drive of this whole song alive. It's got that groove, it's got that bounce. So when you add all these drums, oh, and I also did the little guitar pluck as well. Where's that at? There we are. You can kind of see how I piece it. When I record, I piece it together. So just so it sounds cohesive and it sounds like there's somebody playing guitar, which is me. But again, I'm not a guitarist, but I have a lot of cool artists who help me out with their guitar work. Shout out Jack Connor, who did a lot of guitar work on this album. But I just wanted to, kind of shed a little light, shed some light on some of my playing skills. So that's the guitar. And when you weave it all together, I wanted two basses. So there's like an acoustic bass that I'm playing, and then there's an 808 bass, which they go so well together.
The world's so confusing.
Loving you. Add a little vinyl scratch. You hear the ad-libs in the back. The piano. cheesy little piano. Keystone classic. You can kind of see that, you know, it's nothing huge. With the Keystone, I added a little bit of effects. Added just vinyl, some chorus, and EQ. And then everybody likes this part, the second part. I love the second part of the song because it's such a switch up, but I think...
Come on, man.
These were samples that I actually chopped up. You can kind of hear that throughout the production a little bit. You have the hi-hats. Kind of have the closed hi-hat. That kick had to be real jumpy. I had to get into the mindset of like a West Side, you know, Brooklyn underground type beat. And I was like, all right, let me really, just like things like that. Another over hi-hat. A lot of the hi-hats are what create this groove and this drive for the song. Now this bass line, I did not play. This was actually I believe, a VST. If we pay attention to the samples chopped, sounds very eerie. I found this cool piano sample and I was like, oh man, it just sounds like anybody could spin on this, to be honest with you. Oh, this is the most important part. I found this cool vocal vox effect. I was like, yo, let me chop this up. And it just sounds so 90s, such a throwback sort of feel to it. I need to bring it all together. Just floats so well. I would say this was the coolest part making the song, was like really trying to throw people off guard and go like, all right, how can I switch it up? How can I make the music more exciting? And how can I keep the listener's ear, you know, fully engaged with the song and the music that I'm making? This pretty much sums it up. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's any questions, comment them below in the video and let me know what other songs you want to see me break down. This was, again, called Attack of the Dimmers, The Ways, off my brand new album, This Lil Light of Mine, available anywhere you stream music. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for chilling and hanging out with me.
This is Attack of the Dimmers. Too many times we all done crossed the line. Tried to go assassinate my character, destroy my mind, get rid of my culture and history, whitewash the fact that you can care less about an ethnicity, pissing me off.